Hello there, everybody. Welcome to EU4 Anbennar. I think this is part 21. That's the last phase to build one, so we'll just build that now. It's just to get rid of that one from there. Right. And corruption. I can... Yep. Corruption is like the most annoying thing in this game, I swear on my life. Now, it's been a minute, so... Did we just finish the war with the Jadari? Let's just check if it's... Okay, not long ago we finished the war with the Jadari, because we're still coring the damn things. But we can do explorations. Right, what else we got? War with Marhold might be 2 years away. I want to get on them before they can join the coalition. Just for ease's sake. I want to go against Rajnad Haja. I can't pronounce these words. Rajnad Haja. That didn't sound too bad, actually, when I tried it that time. Okay, we got a legendary metal vein. I never actually started it. I got it ready and then left it alone. So we've got Mystium again, which we've already had a fair bit of. So don't need more of it. Sorry, bless me. Jesus. Oh. Over the path. Jesus. Is there any more bribes? More bribes? Kind of a bribe. You're already pulling down the corruption. Oh. Sailors. Who gives a shit about sailors? Unless you're playing a particularly good naval nation, which we are not. We've got some ships though, so there is that. Right. There's another one. I will do the last one of Ernat Veer. Oops, daisy. So it's split in the trail. So the large stone forest cavern leads into several smaller caves, most dead ends. One entrance, however, appears to have been an open trail even before the forest was turned to stone, and initial scouting has not found a dead end yet. As the new expedition follows the trail, they soon come to a divergence in the path. The actual trail appears to move downwards, following a treacherous decline. The second path, however, appears in the form of a narrow opening between two stone tree trunks embedded in the cave wall. Narrow opening. Although the passage is narrow and splits a couple times, the expedition is soon able to find its way through the tightly packed stone tree trunks and merge into a larger cave again. Cool. Yes! Absolutely. Make it our goal. Why not? Everything's coming up Mithril. Like, genuinely, the number of mithril holes I have now is actually a joke. Even if it's just 4. It's not 4 anyway, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mithril holes. 5, jeez. 6. 6 mithril holes. Imagine the amount of mithril, Jesus. So So as the expedition follows the path through the cave, they notice strange lights in the cave floor. At first it appears the lights flicker, turning off and on again, but close inspection reveals the lights physically rise up from the ground, hover just above the stone floor, and then sink back into the rock. Some of the engineers propose digging down to try and reveal the source of this magic, though many extraterrestrials prefer to simply keep moving and not take the risk. I want to dig down. I don't know what that is. I'm curious. Curious person by nature. We got an advanced rune. For muscle density. I wouldn't mind some of that, to be honest. And another working workshop. You got lots of workshops. Right. Has Tendo got one yet? I doubt it. Oh, he's hoping it actually builds the damn thing. So tis the releaser of locusts. Promise of Led Hinoka is in chaos due to the destructive swarm of locusts that is ravaging their crops, flowers, and other greenery. The population fears that they have incurred the visitation of Tuizi, the spirit of insects. The reason for this punishment remains unknown, as Tuizi's actions are random and appear to be capricious, both taking and giving as it pleases. Although there is sufficient food to sustain the population, they will remain on edge for a while, sorry. As the adventurers dig down, they arrive in what at first sight appears to be a regular cave. From one moment to the next, however, they are suddenly encircled. Stone dryads appear to have been petrified, along with the stone trees around them peel off the cave walls. They bare their claws threateningly, but they do not attack. Request passage. With visible effort and heavy gesturing, the translator seems to calm the stone dryads. Creatures step off the path to clear the way of the expedition, sliding back onto the walls. If not for the embodies of the cave wall still following the expedition members as they pass by, it would be impossible to even tell the creatures were still there. Mildly worrying. Over there. Brilliant. So, a stone arch engraved with strange symbols is embedded in a cave wall between two stone trees. There is nobody in the expedition who is able to decipher the symbols, but it appears to have at one point been a gateway, perhaps leading to the Fey realm. While any connection this place once had has long been broken, there is still considerable magic present in the arch, and activating it might be useful. So we might also just blow the thing up and not bother with such risks. Wield the magic. So a powerful Cardesti diviner has sent us a message warning the court of its devastating fire to descend upon Rubyhold. The Cardesti claim that it's possible to know when exactly this event will unfold, but they are certain that the fire is going to happen and destroy some important buildings in the town. How seriously should we take this warning? Yeah, we got money. Use the money to make it, like, fine. After several attempts, the Major Institution finally managed to activate the archway. The symbols engraved on it shine a bright blue light as the magic is concentrated and then released in a powerful pulse. As the gateway attempts to reopen its connection, however, it is unable to find the proper outlet for this power. With the powerful explosion, several extraterrestrials are killed instantly in the blast as the archway disintegrates. That's what I get for choosing to fuck around with magic, isn't it? literally limited. Right, let's have a look at the other conjurations. Yeah, I'm actually happy with that. So, it's not technically a connection province, but it is an outside province with a fort in a mountain. I'm happy with that. A chasm blocks the way of the expedition. A single fallen stone tree bridges the gap, but while it looks secure enough, its bark appears smooth and slippery. As the expeditionaries prepare to cross, however, one notices something glimmering in the deep. They ask permission to descend down the cliffside to investigate. We'll investigate. As the expeditionaries descend the chasm, the source of the glimmers come into view. Several dwarven remains and several broken bones, equipment, and loot by the side. They must have been part of an expedition a very long time ago. The darkness here at the bottom of the cavern is oppressive and barely dispelled by the lanterns and torches. The expeditionaries quickly take what they can from the corpses before climbing back up the sheer rock. Ooh, that's unfortunate. There's Chasse-Tondeur. Dear. Right. Well, get rid of that. And you get a fortification. That's fine. Oh shit, I didn't activate this. Oh, I activated it, I didn't finish it. Alright, so there you go. That's the end of, that's the beginning of the wall. So we've got two huge walls back to back in this area. Horn River and Verkal Hole. So, the stone fairy ring. A ring of large stone mushrooms stands in the middle of a cave. Encircled are several mummified remains of fairies, their faces warped in agony. What the expedition primarily knows, however, are the strange statues and jewelry of gold and silver laid under the mummified corpses. Risk it. Though some were initially hesitant to enter the circle, it soon became clear that whatever magic used to exist here has long since dissipated. The expeditionaries greedily searching the piles of valuable, pocketing whatever they can find and showing off their finds to others. Because it makes sense that if the fairies are caught in a forest that is now underground, they no longer have access to most of the magics. So the trail ends by the base of a very large stone tree. Its roots are exposed, obstructing the doorway hidden behind them. There are strange scratches in the cave floor and a mage that some spell was used to move the runes aside as a sort of security measure. If you can figure out the spell, we can access the door behind. Of course, if we have some gunpowder left over, we can also just blow the roots and doorway to bits. Do the magical means first, because I like that. As the mage of the expedition finished casting the spell, a brief silence falls over the group. Then with a deep rumble, the roots begin to move. Pulling themselves back, they form a kind of wreath around the doorway, and as they fall silent, the gate opens without making a sound. Behind it, a large hall is revealed, lined on all sides with strange statues. Incredible. Need more research stuff. Right, that's a very low level. Should be fine. So the hallway stretches out a good distance with several doorways leading out into other caves. It's unclear who built this hallway and why, but it appears to serve as a connecting point between a great many caverns that stretch throughout the roots of this ancient part of the deep woods. It will take a long time to explore all of this, but for now we can congratulate ourselves on a job well done. Send them back out there. Upgrade the thing. Prepare for the next level. We found the advanced rune for durability. Alright, when we beat down Marhold, we're gonna take that just to sort of finish off the area. Like, because that's... Oh, we got troops there, it's fine. Come on, guys. Oh, shit. Nice. Ooh, a steam powered blueprint for a driller. Shit. Two months until the war with Marhold. Runic blueprint for an unusable blueprint. Our mage leader's dead. These guys seem to have everything well in hand over there. Alright. On you go. One last dig. For that area at least. The other ones still had to be done. Ah, that's not great. So caves through the roots. Well, most of the caverns through the roots of Sternvigrof has been explored. Another path was recently found. A cave wall turned out to be illusory, and dispelling the illusion revealed a new entrance. This was considered suspicious enough to investigate, and an expedition has been equipped to explore it. The rock here is porous and brittle, and two passages lead out of the cave. One goes up, and one goes down. Let's go down. Right, if we went all with Marhold, the question is, I mean, besides this, which I do want because that's technically Dwarven land, and I also have claims on the damn thing. So much bloody Dame, so... Yeah, the question is what else do I want? I can look at the forests, to be fair. Even though pushing into them feels a bit weird as dwarfs. It can look towards this area, where there's mountains. Viewing that as an extension of our damned Lake Jokad. But yeah, we'll get there and then we'll have the end of the mountains. Yeah, so we'll follow the mountains down there. We'll take this area here because it's Dwarven. And... fuck it. Our other option is... no, we can't declare an Arboran. We know we can't declare an Arboran because that's a fucking problem. Yeah, no, it has to be Marhold. So we deck on Marhold. Take the imperialism. Running explosive hand cannons. Interesting, but not amazing. But interesting nonetheless. Verkal Dramak. Are you at the deepest level? Yes, you are. So we got deep goblins in Verkal Dramak. They will not take that province before my troops can get there. There's no question in my mind about that. So we got Boggle Nest. There are a great many holes in the cave wall here, about the size of a fist. The expeditionaries are weary of them, and they are soon proven correct. Small, malformed Fae emerge from the holes to slash and bite at everything they see, only to quickly retreat back to where they came from. As the expedition quickly retreats, they set about to devise a plan to get through this. A proposal is made to smoke the creatures out of the holes with gunpowder and torches, to force them out into the open without a way to escape. Another expeditionary argues that this would take too much of our time and supplies, and instead suggests to simply advance through the cave in a tight formation so as not to allow the creatures to attack any unguarded sides or backs. Smoke the fuckers out. Soon after the expedition had started using fires in the holes, the creatures quickly began to flee, weakened and trying to escape the smoke. They are quickly dispatched, clearing the way to advance deeper into the caves. Amazing. Yeah, we got enough money to waste that much, I guess. Ruler could do whatever the fuck he likes with his money now. So much of it. He's got the boneyard. The expedition reaches the entrance of a large cave to discover a grisly scene. A pool of blood and gore covers much of the stone floor, and floating them are dead fae of many kinds in various stages of decay. Someone or something has been feeding on them, as there are clear bite marks of a large creature all over the bones. There appear to be some valuable strewn throughout the carnage as well, but few of the expeditionaries appear enthusiastic to actually wade in and take them. We will loot it. Several expeditionaries carefully wade the pool of blood, trying to avoid the worst of the gore as they retrieve the valuables from the corpses. Although none of them enjoy themselves, they emerge with a good amount of gold and silver to make the ordeal worth it. Yes. I can imagine you'd want to wash after that. I feel a bit grim just thinking about it myself, to be honest. Verkal Dramak. Smith Rundam. No, it's yep. Alright, we're gonna do an exploration of Smith Rundam anyway. Doppelganger. It's become increasingly apparent that someone in the expedition is not who they claim to be, or at least not anymore. Several expedition members have been found mauled in places where no one outside anyone from the expedition itself should have been able to reach. Paranoia runs rampant, and nobody trusts anyone anymore. It would be wise to start eliminating suspects based on who could have been where for what murders, to eventually find the culprit. Alternatively, we could just stab anyone who says there's anything even remotely suspicious. We'll take notes. After identifying several expeditionaries who could not be present for any of the murders, a system of watches was set up to try and track the imposter in the act. And sure enough, after no murders took place for a while, one of the expeditionaries shifted into the form of a monstrous hag before a dozen witnesses, attempting to make another kill. Through quick reactions, the would-be victim was saved and the hag was driven off. Wounded, but far from killed, the monster fled into the caves, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. Oh, the expedition reported the discovery of a very old but habited settlement. After initial wariness, we managed to establish a friendly contact, and we came to understand this settlement was closed off from the rest of the hold to survive the Orcs' menace. They've kept a lot of knowledge of old Althorov, which would have otherwise been lost to them. We can welcome our new comrades and get a bit of knowledge in return. Yeah. Sounds great. No idea where the Daughters of the Hills is. I wish I did. No idea. Oh shit, Verkal Dramark. Oh, they're there. They handled it. Fucking dwarves are amazing. They found a runic blueprint, which is unusable. So after following the trail of blood through the winding caves, the expeditionaries finally find what must undoubtedly be the way to the hag's lair. A stinking maze, littered with moans and rotting meat, still lies between them and the monster. And the hot water well it must have amassed in all the time it's preyed upon these caves. With the size of this maze, it might be better to split up to more quickly explore it and mark dead ends. While this would give the hag less time, that would make the smaller parties much more vulnerable in the meantime. Stick together. As the extraterrestrials comb through the maze, mapping as they go, they remain undisturbed by the hag, although it takes them a while to get through the sinking passageways and finally make their way through and come out the other end. I need to point out, don't split parties if you can. Unless your party number's in the tens, then you get 5 of each minimum, then that's technically 2 parties. Or for like regular D&D. Unless you're playing a game where you're expected to have 10 people around, which God help that DM, because I feel like they'd lose their minds. That would be an entirely different case, because if they're prepared all combats for 10 of you, and then suddenly you're halved, you're kind of at a big disadvantage because you're now at half strength. Yes, try and stick to at least 4 or 5 in a party area for fighting. So, in this hag, finally, the exhibition stands before the hag's lair. It is not cut out of the cave as the maze before was, but rather wrought from bits of wood, bone, cloth, and other materials that were presumably scavenged from the depths of the caves. The large, ramshackle structure looks sturdy enough, but also highly flammable. Still, burning the place down might also deprive us of the treasures the creatures of massive restraint of terror in these caves. Face the monster, I want the shit. After making their preparations, the expeditionaries enter the Enos Hag's lair, cornering the creature in its own home. Unable to break through the wall of blaze magic, it is faced with the hag finally exhausts itself after blow does not land. Finally, the creature succumbs to the many wounds it has sustained and slumps dead to the floor. With great relief, the expeditionaries search the monster's boat and find a great many treasures hidden away in the darkest corners. It's not looting if it's just reclamation of dwarven artifacts from their time robbing people in the caves. I hate hags. That's another type of creature I hate with all my guts. I don't even think hate's the right word. Loathe. One of my old... So cleared of the vermin, the caverns should provide many opportunities for us. While certainly not as beautiful as the great caverns above, these maze-like passageways still hold many opportunities for us, and now we're the only ones who know the way. Let them rest, because I think that's it now. I think that's done. Yep. What was I saying? So, I was playing for the first time in a D&D game as I think I was a ranger. And I have this distinct memory of being captured by a hag after being mostly abandoned by my team. Like, so the party was split, but not on purpose. I was doing my thing, and they sort of wandered off, but because I knew in character nothing, but our character knew that they'd fucked off somewhere else. I couldn't do anything, because, you know, trying to keep it all only what your character knows. I got taken, like, knocked unconscious by the hag. I say knocked unconscious, I think it was a type of sleep spell, or command, or suggestion, or whatever. And had to then wake up, missing, specifically, the bone of my forearm. The bone of my forearm in my ranger that the hag had taken to use to make some spell components out of for some fucking reason. It's been a while, to be honest. It's been like... But that, genuinely, that is the first interaction I had with a hag. She stole the bone of my forearm from inside my body. She literally cut me open, took the bones, and sealed me back up while I was unconscious. And I genuinely remember losing my mind. Because not having a bone... Because you've got... You know you've got 2 bones, right? So losing one of them means that your arm is incredibly weak. You can't do much, if anything at all with it. So I basically went from being a ranger who liked using a bow to being a ranger who couldn't use a bow at all. Could not dual wield. Just arms aren't strong enough. So I went from having an effective, you know, fighter basically to having nothing. Very quickly. I literally, I could wield one sword and that was it. And then I learned about hand crossbows, which is interesting. Which is something that I could use. But also hand crossbows are a bit... I like longbows. More range, more damage. So in the distant past, a horrifying act of barbarism befell a woman as marauding soldiers ravaged her village. They looted treasures, killed most of the inhabitants, and inflicted unspeakable atrocities upon them. Just before the woman met her own tragic end, she vowed to seek vengeance against all who served and took innocent lives. Now it appears that her spirit indeed seeks retribution, but driven by fury, she is indiscriminately targeting every young serving man, even those who have not caused harm to others. We find ourselves powerless to halt this spirit's actions, except only to hope that her thirst for vengeance will eventually be satisfied, or that she will move on to another place. The village remains in fear, unsure of how to alleviate the haunting process of this tormented soul. Call the wizards. Get them to banish the spirit. That's what they're there for, isn't it? Right, we'll do Dromark again because Mr. Van Dam has taken a bit of a beating. Ooh, a rare metal vein. Incredible. I'm so happy for more rare bloody metals. Like, I don't have enough of the fuckers. Baran isn't fallen. Got Dagrite. Again. More Dagrite. Right. Mithrandarm. So we got a mad scientist lab. So there's something like the old workshops we stumble upon from time to time during exploration. This It's a full-fledged laboratory full of notes, materials, inventions, and a ton of other things. You came to learn this lab was managed by a single dwarf who exiled himself in the depth of the hold to focus exclusively on his research. A shame he probably died alone without bringing his genius to full potential. Well, I mean, mad scientists and all that. What can you do? Right. So out to them cavern. Let's just see if there's anything else that's going to come out of Smith's front arm. Nope. So you can now move out as well. Take that capital position. Kick them out of the fort we took. Oh, we found a runic circuit, sorry. So led by a seasoned dwarven commander, the expedition delved into the labyrinthine network of tunnels, the lanterns casting flickering shadows on the rough-hewn walls. The air grew heavy with the scent of the earth and distant echoes of unseen creatures. As they ventured deeper, the walls began to reveal signs of the once majestic dwarven civilization. Intricate carvings, ancient symbols, and the remains of long-abandoned forges. Inside, one ruined workshop led to an intricately woven and pulsating rune which hinted at an advanced runic circuit, a knowledge that surpassed even the most revered rune masters of their time. The discovery filled the dwarven team with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. More amazing magics like that, but not a chance in hell am I going to be able to actually make use of it this game, I'm sure. Remove them from that area, please. Digging, not digging. Not digging. My block, there it is. No! I wasn't supposed to hit the War Wizard button. I mean, I think the orcs are fucked. Oh, they actually killed them all in one fell swoop. That's actually incredible. Right, Irilum. You... Okay, you want to stay in the fight? Be my guest. Ah, no. Lost all of our research progress. Come on. Oh, so we've got a lost settlement. Come on, elemental air. Elemental air, please. Runic blueprint? Ah. Goddamn. I've got to stop getting my hopes up. That's clearly not a great place to be. Right, back into Dramark. Oh shit, I forgot about Alvaran. Wait, so... Oh, they must have already fixed it. Oh my god, is that all grain? That's all grain. Shit. That reminds me. Anyone who's watching this for any idea on how to play this bloody game, first of all, good luck. I'm not that great anyway. Secondly, keep an eye on your trade goods, like your most profitable ones, or like your most productive ones. So, as you saw there, I immediately looked up grain. The reason why is grain, when you're the leading producer of it, produces an effect that gives you an extra, I think, 10-20% landforce limit modifier. 20%. Which, at the start of the game, if you can become the one getting it, I don't think they actually get it because they're not over 15% or something. But if you get it, plus 20% can be a lot, particularly if you're a large nation. If I got that now, my numbers would jump massively. I mean, obviously gold doesn't have one, but like naval supplies, some of these are actually really, really impressively strong when you think about it. Like having the land and naval, they're rubbish. They're not great products. They have great effects later on. Ivory is a very good product, and it has a great effect, particularly if you're trying to be the emperor or trying to integrate anyone or make alliances. If you're in the early game, getting cotton as Portugal in a regular EU4 or Verkal in this, plus 20 in the early game, that's a lot. I mean, it's difficult to get to, but it is worthwhile to look at. Manpower recovery speed for having cocoa, that's also quite useful. But these three you can get in the early, or these three you can get in the early game if you're lucky. That will then, for the rest of the game, save you monarch points that you can put into development, into managing disasters, stability, all that good shit. Exotic wood, I think that's tropical wood in regular, but still. Like, while these ones are all new, keep an eye on it. That is the only advice I'm going to give to you, outside of you just watching and trying to figure out how the fuck I do the shit I do. In all honesty, I don't understand half the stuff I do most of the time. I just sort of do it. And most of it's not even that impressive. I've seen people do ridiculous shit. I cannot world conquest as a one province miner on very hard. Can't do it. So check out the secret passage. I wish I could, because it's bloody impressive. It genuinely... Oh, fucking clue how they do it. I think what else? Maybe I should go back to streaming some things. And there's... Please let them be diggable. Yep. Immediately as well. I'm sure we already have the Steam exoskeleton. In fact, I'm very sure we already have the Steam exoskeleton. Right. Shiving. So what I actually want is... That is a hard ask. Rahul doesn't have any ships. Actually, does this mean that I can win this? Oh my god, Dwarven fleets for the fucking win. They haven't got any fortified lands, but still. Right, what else? What else? What else? You. Back them up, man. Right. I need you to go to... Wow. These war wizards, man. Incredible. Have you got a faster way to it? Yes, you do. Fucking do it. Alright. You can make it back faster. We can do this. I'm not gonna be able to get much out of these guys because I've been ignoring Arboran this fight. I might just white piece them and then deck on them myself later. Although, is the Empire still established? Istralor is the Emperor. No, they can't be. Are they? They're a one province minor. But they're also in a coalition, so I mean, it's by the by. Yeah, there's no scenario where I can get them out without fighting, and then even if I deck on them, I'm going to end up fighting everything anyway. There's no point, let's just go and fuck them up. Nah, we're gonna take the mercantilism. Oh shit, I picked the wrong one! I guess that's a good thing about leaving your capital on one star fort. It can easily just be retaken whenever you feel like it, I guess. Right, Ozavar this time. Goblins, elven slaves. Let them settle in the hold. That was a long siege. That was a very long siege for this game. Magnificent. Another flawed approach. I feel like that's what I'm reading most of all, to be honest. Flawed approaches. Cinder Steel. Which we have had before. I don't even pick. There's something to be said for just having that. And I know this one gives idea cost reduction, so... Ooh. So that's minus 10%. Fuck it, you can go. Oh, that's just tech cost. Oh, I should have had this done ages ago. Nope. Nope. But interesting, nonetheless. Oh, you. No? Shit. You're not gonna... Nope. Nope. I know that's not... I don't think there's anything else that reduces idea cost. I guess it would be a bit mad to have more than one idea cost reduction great power in a single, like, static area. Oh wait, Ozavar, maybe. No. Oh well. It does mean that, yeah, it's now 250 instead of 400. So, I mean, it's cheaper by a lot. Alright, Arboran, like, I can't even explain, but, like, the shit I want is not gonna be too worrying. I just want to refill Ibavar's territory. Alright, let's just send you to go and fuck that up. From Marhold. Oh, fucking Irillium as well. It's gonna be expensive. Alright, let's just take that to clear up an area and that to get us another mountain fort. Oh, not a mountain fort, a mountain area. Fuck it. Cool. That's that done. What else we got? Got the King's Treasury in Verkal Vazkron. Ah, shit. So, While dealing with the affairs of the realm, a delicate inquiry was brought to Odar Flamehammer. One of our local lords happens to be in a predicament, since his sole legitimate heir died in a hunting accident. His only other child is with a prostitute of the other race. Despite the child's nature, he seems to be quite fond of his legitimate child, and wants to associate him as the heir of his barony. This could be a great chance to further increase the standing of half-orcs in our realm, but which severely anger the more conservative noble elite. Maybe we could also profit a bit from this. Yeah, fuck it, legitimize them. I don't, like... I don't care. Shit. Oh my god. If they join the coalition against me, I think I'm up shit creek with that. I'm not up shit creek with that power, to be honest, but still. It would be interesting. I haven't taken any yet. So that has defensive ideas. Or defensive bonuses. That's it. It'd be very... Garrison size could be interesting. I am considering doing a war against everybody. Letting Dahui join the coalition against me. Letting the Judge join the coalition against me when that runs out. Don't care about Marhold, they're weak as fuck now. And then either decking, I might have to be the one who declares, or they declare on me, or whatever. And then fighting. Fighting the coalition to the bitter end of whatever. Seeing how difficult it would be to survive. Which then begs the question, do I go innovativeness for the extra men, but the extra garrison size? Or do I go with my instinct and not do that, and go with the admin ideas? Fuck it, let's do the war. Let's do the war against everybody. Let's let them join the coalition. Let's begin getting ready for this shit. Question is, am I going to get Bavari to be involved as well? Could that be interesting? Yes, it could. Alright, this is going to be a dangerous extension of our position, but I'm not worried too much about it. This is Dwarven land, so that's coming to me anyway. But that, again, is a dangerous expansion of our territory, but I think I can handle it. Like, I've already got dangerous extensions there, there, here, 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 here. Right. We're going to be doing the war against everybody. We need to get that up and running then. Gnomish Master Debaters. The Hall of Endless Debate in Rayavash Haspal has long since attracted the greatest philosophers and statements of their time in order to refine the craft, share their ideas and hone their thinking. Now a group of gnomish debaters, sent by the Gomo, plead entrance to the most esteemed institution. Well-knowns are renowned for their intellectual prowess, and foreign thought has ever borne fruit when intermingled with ancient wisdom. The established factions of the Hall might not take too kindly to new competition. Shirialal, these new voices welcome. Yes! Yes! Fuck yes! Are they tolerated? They are not tolerated, they are integrated into our land now. Alright. Thinking long and hard about what I'm gonna do. How badly this might yet go. But it would be so good if it works out. It would be so interesting. I mean, it might be really bad for me. I might have an incredibly rough time of it. But that makes it more exciting, doesn't it? I'm sorry, this is not going to be very exciting, because what I'm actually doing right now is what I consider fucking madness any other time. I'm not convinced I haven't gone mad, to be honest, trying this. If there's any place where I'm fairly sure is top dog, it's this place. 30,000 men of defense. Can't be beat. I do think it would be interesting if eventually they implemented build orders for provinces. So you select, like, I want this to build, and then once that's built, I want this to build, and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Because this whole... When you're looking at a province, you know what you want. You know what you need, then and there. So it makes more sense if you're able to just say, let's stack up a set of buildings that we want, and just let it go. Oh my god, I can't believe I never upgraded that one. That's just egregious lack of planning, that is. Ugh. It should just be a replace button. Really, truly. How fucking dare. Okay, well, you don't get that then. Oh, that needs a magical fortress. What's the chances it's gonna come up with that place? Fucking nothing. It's just so many now, I guess. It's gonna be impossible. Ah, cheeky fucks. But I mean, I can't avoid Silverforge Hall. It has to be done. Alright, you're out of position. You're no longer being used for that. You're being used for this shit. You need dwarves. Add emphasis on the word fucking need. Dwarves. Just because we need to build this bloody runic barriers. I don't know, this is not very exciting, and I'm very sorry about that. If I'm gonna be bloody fighting to the death all across the continent It has to be done. So we got chromium. Okay, our guy's going deeper. Shit, I've got to be careful with how much I'm spending in terms of points. So the Gomo petition, the gnomes entering our country over the last few years were mostly sent by the Gomo in order to further the research and progress of gnomekind globally. Now that these inventors, researchers, and scientists have somewhat settled in at their place of work, the Gomo has petitioned us to allow the opening of a branch office. As the Gomo is the foremost gnomish guild and its members are known for their expertise, a strong connection could benefit us immensely. While such an office could allow us access to scientific advancements and diplomatic relations through the Gomo, accepting the establishment of a foreign guild office would likely disturb the local population and administration. Many locals have already made clear that they wish to see the petition refused, and warn of adverse consequences should we let these gnomes establish a permanent presence. A refusal would likely end any further attempts by the Gomo to establish them in our country. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And the Dame Star deposit has run out in Verkal Hole, but I don't care about that either. Right. This is the hold up, to be honest, up here. Yeah, send some soldiers to protect the Cardesti. There's been a very weird scenario with them in there, but I don't mind. It's interesting. Right, first things first. We were taking all the way out here. Just to weird up my borders a little bit, and all the way up here as well. Again, to weird out the borders a little bit. I'm just gonna humiliate them because I can. Right. First things first. I no longer want them involved in my fights. They can get scootaged. Since they're not a very strong position anyway. Just thinking to myself, a huge wall would not be easy to defend certain areas, even with an 84,000 stack, but that's... I think I'm gonna have to just deal with that fact. And just ride the course as best as I can. I wonder if these guys will join the coalition against me when their war is over with Jianju. Take the military infrastructure off of Tongir. That's just it though, like... Our army strength is so incomparable to our rivals that it's not even funny. We are oh wow. I don't know what to do. Because if I'm that much stronger, there's no way they're going to join the coalitions, are they? I wouldn't. So Activision Team found an useful thing. Our hold seems to be connected to a secondary infrastructure in the nearby province, which we didn't even know the presence of. The Activision Team has entered from our hold and went out from there. Sensational. So, colony of mushroom people. Mushrooms and fungi are a common sight in the servants' find, and they make up a significant portion of the Dark Dweller's diet. So much so that there are entire manuals and archives full of the properties of the different mushrooms one can find in the depths. It is to no one's surprise then that the mushrooms are also an integral part of any expedition team exploring the secrets of the old caverns, given the sheer number of mushrooms that can be found there. As a few explorers were picking some of the mushrooms from an easily accessible place, the most peculiar thing happened. From the dark emerged a group of strange, roughly humanoid shapes with wide-brimmed hats. As they came closer, it became apparent that these were some kind of living mushrooms. Mushrooms of similar species that we were just picking. Seem to be fun, guys. As our men approached the mushrooms, the creatures huddled away in fear, hiding and running from the soldiers. Despite their best tries to convince the mushrooms otherwise, they quickly abandoned the cavern, and we have seen no glimpse of them since. Well, that's unfortunate. Right. Guessing, yeah, that's... Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Right, let's start saving up our points. So, Gnomish Falls. The gnomes live in the city since the establishment of the Gulan branch office don't seem to have any reasonable sleep schedule. The branch office is open 24 hours a day and the gnomes use every single one of those hours, whether communicating with the homeland via sending stone or merely pursuing odd questions into the wee hours of the night. While some living in the vicinity were skeptical, the arrangements for ICE seems to improve public security in the quarter. The gnomes have spotted several thieves and robbers while on the way to the branch office in the middle of the night. A young magistrate has now made the proposal to employ some night-active gnomes as patrolmen. Such an intrusion would undoubtedly frustrate the current commander of the guard. No, we're guarded by dwarves. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you can join the guard, but I'd like you to go through the proper process and join, normally not just be given the fucking thing. Oh, come on, Constant, don't be a bitch. Ozalam as to here. And there it is. Shouldn't be surprised. Right. Oh, we're ahead of time in military tech anyway. So tonight, the Norwich quarter on the Nomo Blanche was rocked by a powerful explosion. There are multiple fatalities and multiple buildings were damaged or destroyed. The cause seems to have been an insecure steam motor, and Norwich not was used to power social. The population is shaken and many call for action to be taken against the Norwich minority. Appease the people. No weird fucking experiments without permission. Come on, guys, you can't... Explosions? Come on. Guys. Unacceptable. I don't even know where we are. Am I blind? Oh no, we're third. Older off. Third. Because of all this area, actually. Not gonna complain about money. Am I gonna have to actually attack into Vivari to make them join the coalition against me? Or do you think an attack against... Again, attack against Rajnath Haja is an attack against Vivari. Yeah, for some reason they don't care about the West expansion. Or me just picking apart everyone else across the world. Go figure. Right, Arg Ordston. Watch, you're gonna give me some fucking goblins, aren't you? Deep goblins, specifically. Oh, rare metal. I am actually surprised. I generally thought it was gonna be fucking more more goblins, sorry. I've read too many gnomes things recently and just... Oh. Oh, another common metal vein. What does this give it? Just local dev costs, but nothing else really. So, we've got Eyes in the Dark. Over the past few sunless days, deep in the Dwarvar, a strange gleaming eye has followed us. Seasoned bestiarists has identified the strange creature to be a Nothic, a mage who searched for the arcane and led them to a terrible curse that reduced them to nothing but a shadow, a husk of their former self. Now a guard, an explorer, and a mage stand before the extra leader to debate what should be done with it. No secrets? The Nothic's ragged voice scratches explains what it searched for, a way to undo the curse that has been placed upon it. To that end, it has discovered an artifact that stems from the precursors, or so it claims, at least. True or not, the entity asks us to bring the artifact to our mages so that they may study it and find a way to remedy the Nothic's curse-stricken life. A young mage from within our ranks steps the cursed artifact and begins to study it, excited and eager to learn its secrets. After some days' experiments, he claims to have made a breakthrough discovery, but he now lacks the laboratory to continue his studies. Once he returns to, he says, our mages will be eager and willing to take up the research, sparking cooperation within the estate. Sensational. I really want to get that bonus, to be honest, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, unless I make work of all of the stuff there. Good riddance. Right. Another digging. Onwards and deeper into the south. It's fine. Alright, let's hold off on anything else for the time being. Wait a second. Oh no, it's not there yet. Quite a few of these end up giving some bonus points, if I'm remembering right. Do you give bonus points, or do you give bonus stability? Okay, no, not much to gain in any of them. Oh well. So a flock of cloakers. So while exploring the caverns and crevices of the surface mine, it's not uncommon for groups to disperse from time to time, leaving stragglers behind. At the end of the day, they usually join with the main group again, and that's that. Usually. While counting on numbers at the day's end, the quartermaster quickly picked up upon a few missing extraterritorials. Get out there and find them, the captain commands. Before we could depart, they soon arrived at camp, in a dead sprint, running away from soft sailing shadows above them. Cloakers, one shouts, before being picked up by one of these nightmarish creatures. So, as soon as the archers and gunners took aim and started bombarding the cloakers with arrows and lead, the monsters quickly dispersed. They are known for picking up and stragglers and leave people left behind battlefields. Not for direct attacks, we must have scared them away. Sensational. Feels weird doing this at this stage of the game, to be honest. But I do want that plus, just so I can. I want to just see how many it takes to take my hold. Any hold. Not that I'm actually gonna let them, because you know, fuck that. But still. Oh. That's manpower. God damn. Unusable blueprints again. And what happened there has to be them exploring Grunstenard Hold. No question. I thought we could explore Skomdir. Can we not? Game. Game, come on. Oh no, we can dig it. I think my brain doesn't work, guys. Come on, these are the low-level ones. They have to work. They must work for fucking finding me my shit. The last one. We still haven't gotten the air. I feel like we're not gonna get it ever at this rate. It just feels like I've been fucking teased with that potential the entire time, and now it's just not gonna happen. Oh well, shit happens. It's fine. I don't mind, truly. That was a shit lie. I mind a lot. I mind so much. I think there's not much left to do. Yeah. I've just been trapped on Arcane Arts 2 for so long. Vanyara, protector of the Quacksalvers. Trade indeed serves as the lifeblood of many Raheni cities, encompassing the exchange of prized commodities such as porcelain, silk, and spices that keep the world thriving. However, within this bustling commerce, the honesty of some merchants can be compromised due to factors like personal greed, misinformation, or misfortune, or naivete. Moreover, the spirit of Vanyara, the protector of merchants, is known to employ punishment as a means to address a wide range of misdeeds related to fair trade and honest dealings. It is unfortunate that the province of Dagari seems to be facing such challenges. An alarming rise in quicksalvers has emerged of compromising fake doctors, dentists, faulty tool salesmen, and spice merchants peddling coloured sand. This proliferation has caused significant financial strain as we endeavour to suppress these dishonest traders and provide compensation to those who suffered due to their deceitful practices. There are strong suspicions that Vanyara is may be in this distressing situation. Many of the Quacksalvers we apprehended were once well known and respected merchants who now express remorse for their unlawful activities, attributing their transgressions to the influence of the Vanyaras. This contract statement calls for a concerted effort to restore integrity and ethics in trade within the province. It is crucial to address these issues to maintain the trust and prosperity that trade brings to Raheni cities while upholding the spirit of Vanyara's protection over honest merchants. Jesus, that's a lot of reading. Show me the party. Okay. Oh, that's fair. Ah, well, that's fair. Let's try the secret passageway for more shit. Got more mushrooms. Take the mushrooms with you. Improve your diet with new and tasty mushrooms. Oh shit. So, we got the Bat Cave. So look out, cried one of the scouts. Above us. He pointed up at the ceiling where a large group of bats hung from the rocky surface, their eyes blinking in the unsteady light of the torches. Roused like that, they descend upon the group, biting and tearing on the flesh of the soldiers. Wild flailing without any form of coordination ensued, and panic spread amongst the expedition. Despite the desperate and panicked cries of soldiers, many others managed to keep at least somewhat calm and focused, enough they managed to organise a coordinated defence, slowly driving the bats away into the cave and crevices from whence they came. Slowly but surely, even the most annoying and resisting bats were beaten and removed from the soldiers they had latched onto. Fucking bats. My troops were getting beaten up by bats. How devastatingly grim. Oh my god, they're in the coalition. Alright. So, a fight in this regard would be immense. I'm actually so excited. sounds crazy, actually, the more I think about it. The more that I actually really want to do it. But, like, imagine. I mean, we've got over 1 million manpower. We've got nearly 2 million men. So we got the Gelatinous Cubes. We're going to attempt to try and... we got the some loot, but we did lose some bits and pieces. It's unfortunate, but not unexpected. Right. Take a step back inside. As to here, you sexy fuckers. You're deepening very quickly. Very happy about that fact. In the depths of this hold, we found dark rams, an extremely strong breed of wild ram. They're at least 2 times stronger and faster than our trained rams, but retain a similar size. Well, it will probably take a long time to tame them, but it can be worth the effort. Nope, it said Runesmith's Estate. It's this. Project Dark Rams. Sure, I need to know what this is. I'm sure that's going to be incredible no matter what. I should have done the Diplo first. Come on, Elemental Air. We still have time. We can make this work. Fuck you, game. Don't think we can make it work. Right. Would Bavaria really add that much to a coalition force against me? An extra 1 million. It would add an extra 1 million. What do I take to piss them off? Besides Barrage and Hadja. Which would be a fight against... Which would pull them out of coalition. So it's not the answer. I guess I can just do it without them. And see what happens. I don't need any of those. Yeah, treasure fleets, which is interesting. Industrial urbanization in Golvozzenbrook, which is drawing more and more people into its area. It now lets it be dug. Incredible. Oh my god. Yeah, let's see if it can go, but this one isn't yet. Ah, this is the province with the... Yep. Show me something incredible. Not that. That's the last thing I needed. Oh, this is actually going to be rough. Are they going to be able to survive that? Of course they're going to be fine. our dwarves know what they're fucking doing. A grand proposal. My president, architects from Gorbarad have devised a new way to take advantage of the magnetic flows of the volcanic forge. They propose to use them to build a ground wall across the entirety of EU4. They propose to dig tunnels through the mountain to extract the magma and use modified mage shield runes to direct its flow. They claim to create a wall of basalt across the entire width of EU4. I need to find out what this province is. So actually it's the province of Myeonful. From mountain to mountain, carve it into a wall and reinforce it with runes. To ensure the magma keeps flowing over the many leagues they would have to cross, they have also devised runes to generate great heat, which would be carved into pillars erected all along the mage shields. Once the water has been filled, the pillars would be cast and the wall left to cool. Such effort would take many years and countless coins if it is even possible, but should it be achieved and their plans be realised, we would have a formidable line of defence to protect our holdings. The architects have already suggested the name of this grand fortification: Verkal. Mildehar's deepened. I just spent all the magma I had. And now you want to come out here with this bullshit that I want to do. Like, I cannot explain in any other way besides I want it. I want us to build a wall of lava across this... I don't know, it's not going to say magma or lava, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's just going to be a massive fucking wall. But imagine... Like, oh my god. We'll legitimize the whole felt from the half-orc. I don't have words, realistically. I have some words. A lot of them begin with fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I'll happily... So, the recent establishment of a Nomo branch in Ravashapal has led to a revitalization of natural philosophy in the city. The Gnomish propensity for technology has further led to a noticeable increase in the printing sector, as the Gnomish scientists prefer to print their findings rather than simply let them echo in the Hall of Endless Debate. In these books, the city's most notable philosophers and scholars have seen their words travel across the world to Gomo outposts as far as Alentir. Members of the Scholar function have now petitioned us to allow the expansion of Gomo branch office into a fully fledged Gomo research division based in Ravashapal to serve as a complement for, and perhaps one day to rival, the Hall of Endless Debate. The division would certainly ensure that our scholars' work is translated into practical inventions, and while the gnomes are unlikely to abandon the prospect of a good debate if we refuse them, they will undoubtedly offer little else than arguments and counter-arguments. None of their new inventions or discoveries if we reject this project. You can do that. I'm currently... Oh, we lost those troops. Oh well. It's what I get for kick throwing them in. So we got the deep rove. Leave them alone. From the townspeople of Westness, before the townspeople of Westness knows what's upon them, dozens of 8-legged monstrosities climb up the walls and cut into the guards with rage sharp pincers. Soon the citizens are wrapped up in impenetrable webs, drained to their vital fluids, their dried husks host to couches of spider eggs. We clear the nest with torch and blade, but the damage has been done. Clear not only the nest, kill every fucking spider you can come across in that area. Fuck them. Fuck the spiders. I don't like spiders. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make use of the Magma Forge wall. Which is fine. I can live without it. Fucking knew it. I'm so glad I moved my guys closer for that. We'll go with the military infrastructure again. Actually, how much army professionalism do we bloody gain now? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 2%. 2.3. 2.5. 2.7. 3.2%? 3.2% yearly gain. If we wanted to slacken the recruiting standards, we'd never run out. Pyrokinetic shields. Interesting. Watch. I'm gonna get that bloody air when it's too late to actually do anything with it. I can already just feel it in my soul. Right, let's just electrical blueprint for clockwork electric rifles. So we've got Gongola, Gongo, Cha-Cha-Cha. Oh my god. Right. Bong, 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 bong. A small community in the province of Zhangjiajong has been plagued into chaos by bong, bong, bong. Flying gongs disrupting the entire... I'm not going to keep doing that, community. This clamor continues to wake townsfolk in the middle of the night, at work, or even in the comfort of their own homes. Many haven't slept in days, and there is no end in sight. The corporate is that we provide additional offerings to ancestral shrines in the hopes of appeasing the gongs. However, there was always threat before we attempt to shoot these curiosities out of the sky, but simply put, we are out of our element. Just give them offerings. Get them back on site. Come on, you guys can make it. I have complete faith in you. Oh, work together. Yeah, work together. Why the fuck are you not working together anyway? Idiots. Right. We're nearing the end of this session as well. I'm just desperately hoping, beyond any reasonable point, that I'm actually gonna get what I need to finish off this bloody mission tree, and I feel like it's just a vain hope at this point. Yes, almost certainly a vain hope. Oh well. Nothing for it, I guess. Sure. What's wrong with having another bloody mithril position? Oh, you are in trouble. Hopefully you make it out, but I do not expect you to at this point. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, fuck, yes. I forgot about the Citadel Hold. So, Amal Haras's War Council, where the High Assembly of Aldorov meet and discuss political matters of state, but also as a hall for feasts and ceremonial gatherings. This is what happens to be Amal Haraz. What we didn't know is that Amal Haraz had another function during times of war. When the High Assembly of Aldorov couldn't be held normally, it became a highly efficient war council. The High King and his ministers, together with lesser kings and their representatives, managed war affairs, delivering orders to the other halls and their troops. This war council has been restored, and we can use this well-established facility to deliver military orders more efficiently. Nice. Alright, I should do the mill points first when they come up, and then Coinsard is deepened. Come on, you are like the last relatively low level one that I currently am actively getting shit from. Please, don't give me rare metal veins, give me the bloody elemental technology that I am looking for. Please. I don't care about Tantalum. Our extraction team has returned, collapsing the tunnels they came from to escape what they claim was just the vanguard of undead horde, some of which has managed to make it through before the collapse. The presence of undeads in the depths of a dwarven hold has worrying implications, but defeating the incoming menace comes first. Sorry? What the fuck is exploiting undead underneath my provinces? Y'all wanna get fucked? Clockwork electric ballista. That looks pretty cool, to be honest, but still not what I want. Mining accidents. Give them shit. Make their lives better. Pay them for them, just let them rest. Right. Got that done. Oh my god, we're one off. Yeah. Okay, we'll finish this off then, before I go off. We'll get to the next one, complete the idea group, and then I'll go and do my other shit I gotta do in my life. Right, now I want to dig under this area. Because that was not cool. Having to deal with bloody zombies. No, no, no. We can support lots of people with our fucking money. We have enough money to support the entire fucking realm. Realistically. I don't think I left any holds that are outside of my control right now, right? I think even Averite is mine. Yeah. So that means we've actually... Oslam Asda here, you sexy fucks keep doing this so quickly. Come on. One of you eventually has to give me what I want. Surely. Please? Nope. Base telling me to go get fucked. I don't know what to do. Interesting. So that's cheapened. Dagger Rod 11. That's a good amount of local cost reduction. Come on. You know you want to give me what I want. Elemental magic air. Oh, fuck off. No, you're not the right one. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, we got the thing. Because we can, we're just gonna do the extra 4 defense as well. All that trade that we could also be gaining if I actually gave a shit about it. Right, where are we? So, I think the biggest fort we currently have is this one. They can have 31,980 men. The garrison will increase by 40,000 each month. So that means that if the entire garrison decided to kick the bucket, but I managed to come in and reclaim it, it would immediately jump up a month later to 31,980. Shit. Yeah, that is the highest level. be fair, we can also, when we have to, we can do the bloody magic. The Super the Narrow Ward, which would just be all the outside parts, would immediately gain 50%. I think the Broad Ward is anything that has a, you know what it is. Fort. Anything that has a fort would immediately gain the narrow one. Yeah, so that place would be an almost impenetrable fucking nightmare. Well, I've got a free one for administrative. Actually, yeah, because I'm a prick, we're doing that as well. How are we not the production leader for almost anything that could be produced inside the Serpent's Mind is beyond me, but... Right. 2 more digs. Explorations. I'm just gonna give up on you in a minute and go to the fucking Volzenbrog and deal with that shit. Get the idea that might be less of a problem. No, fuck it, we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. It's a higher level as well, and watch. Not a single orc, goblin, fuck off. No. Gabe, you're fucking with me now. I mean, it's great army tradition, I'm sure. Go on. Join the coalition. Join it, you fucks. Sure. There you go. We gained 2 extra mithril holds this game. Come on. Give me some more fucking... Oh, you didn't. I don't care about metal anymore. Literally, there's 3 metals for rare that we don't have, and the chance you give them to me is 0. I don't have the elemental air yet, so I can't do any high level shit. Hey. You better fucking... Please. I mean, everything's sort of working together really quickly now. But when it comes to hold explorations and digs, it's actually flying along. That was my last hope, to be honest, for this session. To see if we can get that, but we're not going to get it. And at the moment, there's about 40 years, maybe slightly less than that left to get the only thing missing. It's just frustrating. But so well, I'll live. It's a shame I won't be able to do any of this. I can't do this. Shit. Oh yeah, I can't do that anyway, yeah. Oh, hopefully the Dark Round Taming will have something interesting for us to see. But now that the Jad have joined the thing, or once they join the coalition, which will happen as soon as they finish that war, we will do the big fight. The big fight is coming. It's literally gonna stretch from that area to the other area, like across the entire continent. The only place we don't really have anything, and even then, I'd say we do have north and south because it's just one empire, really. But then we've got all these... This is the weak link This is the strong link. Weak link, strong link. So the question is do I prioritize attacking this area to try and save these lands I hold outside it, or do I just focus on this area and just defend the holes of this area? Really wish they'd upgrade. They had upgraded this. Can I upgrade it for them? Or not? I guess. No, they're going to promote settler growth. Fools. Anyway. Are you excited for what's going to be the biggest war I'll ever be in this game? And hopefully we'll actually get the last magic thing that I'm looking for, but I wouldn't bet my money on it. Hope you all have a lovely day, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.